So we'll do this problem in two different ways. The first one is using the concept from weighted average, because this is really mixture problems are weighted average. So we have 2% acid on one extreme and the other one is 12% acid. And we're mixing this to create a 5% acid solution. And we have a total of 60 liters. So if you look at this distance, that's 7, 12 minus 5, and that is 3. So the ratio of the amounts that we need to add, so this is x liters, this would be 60 minus x, because that's the total. And those ratios would be in the opposite of the lengths, which means x to 60 minus x would be 7 over 3. So that's how all of these problems are set up. I won't go over where that comes from. It's really a rearrangement of the weighted average equation. But all we have to do is to solve for x. So cross multiply. So that's 420 minus 7x, and then add 7x to both sides. 10x is 420, or x is 42. So the answer is 42 liters. Now, I don't know why they have said approximately. I think there's a mistake, because usually they don't use that word if you're getting the exact answer. If the answer choices were 35, 40, 45, then I can see it, but not in this scenario. So just a side comment. Now, the other way to do this would be the traditional setup, which is using algebra. So we have 2% solution and 12% solution. We're mixing these two to form 12% acid. And the total amount is 60 liters. And this is x. This is 60 minus x. So the amount of acid here would be 2 over 100 times x. The amount of acid here would be 12 over 100 times 60 minus x. And the total amount of acid that's in these two solutions has to match up with what's here, which would be, actually, I made a mistake. This is 5% acid. That needs to be 5 over 100 times 60. Now, the reason I left it in hundreds is because I can simplify this. Don't have to deal with decimals, because some of you might want to write it this way, which is helpful in some problems, but not here. And then divide by 2. So this might look a little bit messy, but this is how I would do it in the exam to kind of reduce the arithmetic. So this 6 needs to be distributed, so 360 minus 6x. And then this is 150. So that becomes 360 minus 5x. At this stage, you could divide both sides by 5, and that would mean dividing each term by 5. And that would be 5 times 7 is 35. 72 minus x is 30. Move the x here, move this here. So x is 72 minus 30, which is 42. Same as what we got earlier. So either approach, the answer is E.